Hello, everyone, and welcome to this presentation. We're going to talk about the business dashboard. This is for the professional account only. So this will kind of give you a quick run through of what you need to know. So what we're going to look at today is how to build a business listing and the ins and outs about that. Okay, I am in Pete Practitioner's account. Of course, Pete Practitioner is one of my sample accounts to give you guys an example of how things are running. But today we're just going to focus on the business listing because it's really important to get you up and running with the Choice Network as fast as you can so you can start making it work for you. So we're going to go into the business listing dashboard, and it's more than just a business listing. It's going to cover the events and the offers as well. What we're going to first of all look at is, okay, we have our business listings, our special offers, and our events here. And this is kind of a quick run through of our dashboard and what, the metrics on it and everything else. Before we get started, we have to build a business. And unfortunately, they don't auto approve. So I have to go in daily and auto approve things. You should have 10 to 20 available listings that you can put in. So if you're a really big company or whatever, and you're listing all the programs you have under here, if you have lots of services and you hire people to do some of those services, you have a lot of advantages here because you can list them under different categories. So we're going to add a listing here, and in order to do anything else, we have to add this listing. So I'm going to just put Pete Practitioner's business here. Oops, I can't type. And I'm going to put a fake website here. You'll laugh at what I put. PetePractitioner.fake, because he is actually a fictitious character. Okay, business type, we're going to put him as a service provider. Okay, and let's just say he was established in 2016 and he just has himself as the employer. We can put acupuncture here for him. You know, whatever else he has. You can put a business slogan here. Or just gonna say helping people get healthy, and that's all I'm gonna put. You put whatever your slogan is. I'm just doing things really basic, but you guys could fill a lot of detail out into these. Offers, acupuncture, sure, and nutrition services. Okay, and I have a little bit of stuff I've made up, and I'm just gonna paste in there. Just a sec here. There we go. And I put that in there. Now, this is going to be your description of your business. I want you to put as much and be as creative as possible in here. I'm just doing a real cheap thing here for demo sake. But if you have something that you need to get creative to make yourself stand out, do what you need to do in here. You've got all these controls in here to do whatever you need to do. You're not limited in this area. If you want to build it into like a table or whatever, just remember that people may be accessing this by mobile, and sometimes tables don't work very well with mobile. But be creative, do what you need to do. If you have graphics to put in here, great, not a problem. So do what you need to do. And there's a toggle editor, so if you're good at HTML, go ahead and do what you need to do with HTML. And then we'll put a category, and we'll put him under acupuncture. We can also put him under holistic nutrition. That's what he does. And we got main category of acupuncture. Now here you can set we'll just put him in Hawaii. I don't really know where he is. I never really thought about that. We'll put you can put your date, your times. We'll put 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and you can do whatever day you need to do. And whatever day you don't fill in, it's going to mark it as closed. Put any notes down here. and you want to put an address, your address in here. So I'm just going to pick Pass Street there. I'm going to put Timbuktu. And you can either put yes or no. I just leave it to no. And you can add new locations there if you need to. Contact information, let's just go, I'm just going to pick this one here. Let's go and do my email at email.com. And just to fill all that out, I'm just, faking stuff just to get through it here. Name, we'll just put Pete practitioner, and that telephone number, again, where was it? Up here. That my email at email.com. Okay, and we should be able to, if you could add social networks if you want to. You can add images. I'm not going to add an image today, but you can, and I recommend that you do because it looks better in the directory when it goes in. You can add in all sorts of files if you want, video links and attachments, business testimonials, extra, there's all sorts in here. Extra tab for information. Yeah, I should be able to just go down here and save and close. Oops, I have to. Okay, so we've got Pete Practitioner. Now he says it's only 62.5% and he's pending. We should be able to see him in the business directory because I have just gone and activated him. And if I go into the acupuncturist, now I'm going to be taking him out later, but if I go into the acupuncturist, I have Pete Practitioner here. And we can actually see his information here. Now, if this was yours, we'd have this all prettied up for you with your graphics on here, but we're not doing that with him. And here's all that information I put in. Here's his contact information and his hours. See, I put that pretty little fake website in there that probably will take you absolutely nowhere. I put out, you have all this information. Clients can come in and add a review. This is actually accessible to the whole web. Now, one thing I do, and I'm going to go into the directory again, and I'm going to try and find one of mine here. Believe it's under here. And I have done this. To join TCN to receive coverage from this provider. Now, you can either just put a basic link, or you can make it a fancy button. I will give the code for this, and you can actually use it to do the same for yourself. The code can be tricky if you don't have it exactly right, but I can give you the code to do that. And you can have a fancy button, or you can just put a regular link there with your affiliate number. And that would be ideal. So then when they go into it, they've got your affiliate tracking already, and you will get the commission from it. So as you can see, this is some of the stuff I have in mind. Now, I didn't get real fancy, but I did put a lot of information in it. And I mean, I put the stamps in, and it's just a little hint that, you know what, it might be a way to get more people coming in and more commissions for yourself. And I don't mind giving you that little tidbit of information at work. You know, it works for me, so why not?